Is everybody back?
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm here.
All right. So we'll continue now. So this is kind of what your room looks like a bit. But you do know by the time you do get back to the end, it is raining and there is a storm outside.
I want to spend a few minutes writing down a letter to Denari on the chance this goes bad.
Okay. So what do you guys do once you get back to your rooms?
Everyone's going to start making notes about this Agatha creature and its possible uses in the future, if it can be recreated.
I will spend some time meditating upon my thoughts and the trials before me, and then go to sleep.
Mern is going to lay out all of his weapons, and he's going to go and make sure they're all sharp while he recites everything he remembers about demons and devils.
All right, Amadi, you are the first one to go to bed. After your quick meditate, you're about to get into you get into bed, and you fall asleep. Immediately, though, you wake up. You are in a house. You're not in the inn. You are looking around and don't recognize where you are at. You walk around trying to find your way out, and you hear pitter patters across the floor. You go behind, try to follow it, and in the distance you see it seems like a child, another pitter patter across the floor, hiding and giggling, like you're playing a game of hide and seek.
It's okay. You need not fear me. You can come out.
As you are approaching where this child is hiding, you are then all of a sudden your hands and ankles are chained and you are thrust onto this table, and you are now in this stone room, and you look about and you see flayed skin on the walls. As you cannot move, you're screaming, and you see these cloaked figures with crude knives start to cut you open and skin you alive. You scream in agony. There's nothing you can do. You try to move and fight, but you are helpless. And in the background, as the screen, all you hear is a giggle, and you hear, "This is going to be fun." Talcash, after you are done writing in your notes and getting ready, you get to bed. But this time, you hear a creaking in your room. You get out. You look about and you don't hear anything, and then you hear a creaking under your bed. Yes, this is rated R. Viewer discretion advised. You look up the cover. You get down and look underneath, and all you see is darkness, is black. You don't see the other side, but it's quiet. You're like, huh? Okay. As you get up from the bed and you walk back to your notes to double check, you are attacked. These webs come out from under the bed and wrap you up and restrain you, and they start to drag you under the bed. You try to claw on the floor and get away, and you look behind and you just see this row of teeth as the web is dragging you into its mouth. As you are getting dragged under the bed and into this mouth, you see a set of feet just sitting on the bed, and they are little feet, like they belong to a little girl. And she goes, "I got a new plaything." And then, as you are dragged into the mouth, the teeth chop close and is dark. Murin, after you write down prepare your weapons and everything like that, you turn around to go to bed. But once you turn around, you are in a forest. You do not know how you got there. You know how to plan or travel. You did not do this yourself. So you do not know where you're at or how you got here. You're walking. You decide to walk down the forest, and the leaves are falling. It's a nice autumn fall. It is dusk when this happened. It's not nighttime. But as you are walking, you see in the middle of your pathway 4 crosses. You see one of them has what seems like to be a image or a figure of Amadi. There's an empty cross right next to him. On the other side of the empty cross, you see Talcash. Again, strapped to this cross. And then you see Elliot right next to Talcash. You turn around, knowing that you sense danger. You turn around and run, but then you are sprung and trapped and strapped to this cross. And as you try to get out, you feel yourself being transformed. You feel your skin begin to peel, and you feel hay come out. It seems it's hay and straw, and it seems like you're just transforming into this scarecrow. And you look around and you see 15 other scarecrows encircling. They're part of this circle. And you look around and you see what seems to be a little girl with black spindly fingers hiding behind one of them, and kind of peer out and giggle and give you a little wave. Elliot. After you are done with your notes, you see you go to bed, and then all of a sudden you wake up as well in this house. You do not recognize the house. You do not know where you are at. It is dark. You don't see anything. As you are walking about, you see what seems to be multiple figures hiding behind like desks and furnishings, and they're just staring at you. You see their eyes in the darkness, and their height is no more than a child. You you sense danger. Like something's wrong. You should not be here. And then you try to run away, but this time you feel your skin begin to harden and turn into porcelain and crack. and you feel your face begins to transform into this, and you feel like you're transforming into some sort of doll creature. You try to scream, but you do let out a scream, but it's unnatural, and it's not yours. And you feel something jump on your back, and you feel the kind of claws tapping against your skin. A new dolly for me to play with. And then you all wake up in the morning, a cold sweat. You guys have this. You each feel a tremendous fear of what you just experienced, and it may have something. You believe it has something to do with what may lay ahead of you. But for some reason, you guys are hardened warriors. You guys have experienced and fought many things, but for some reason this terrified you.
I'm gonna cuddle with Grim.
You are in your room, and nothing seems to be disturbed. Your notes are still on the desk and everything like that.
Well, after being shaken up by this horrifying nightmare, I will try to focus on doing my morning exercise routine, going through my forms, and I guess try to sweat my way out of the nightmare a little bit, ending with a little meditation and tea, and then I will get up and get ready. As soon as I can talk to someone. I don't know. Are we meeting in the common room of the inn, or are we just meeting in the hallway outside?
It's up to you guys. Well, if you get up and walk around, you do smell breakfast being prepared for you guys.
All right. So after I finish my morning exercises, I actually do go ahead and put on some shoes and a tunic, because this might be a no shirt, no shoes kind of no service place. But I have all my gear, and I'll make my way down to the common room and pretend to eat some breakfast.
Okay. You smell eggs, and since you didn't drink you didn't eat the duck dinner. By the time you got back, the dinner was gone. So you are presented with a vegetarian dish. Because they assume that based on that you do not eat meat. So they.
No, I can eat. It's just I don't have to. So I will go ahead and eat a little bit. It's just I don't require sustenance to stay alive.
Okay. You are served eggs again, based off what the notion. You are served a vegetarian, like a hash, a very nice hash for breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, I'll enjoy that with some coffee.
Yep, they if you want coffee, they will give you coffee, and they put down a thing of cream and a thing of sugar.
Oh, yeah, I like my coffee black, like my tea.
All right, so Amadi's eating breakfast.
And I'll just wait for somebody else to come down. I'm trying to calm my nerves. I probably look a little pale still.
You actually have some bags under your eyes, and you do see a slight shake in your hands, because again, you have never experienced something like that before. Yeah,
that was pretty gruesome.
I really would like to sleep in, but Grim probably smells the food and he's licking my face and like, let's go eat something. I'm like, okay, boy, okay, let's go.
Sorry, go ahead.
Elliot will go down to breakfast.
All right.
Talkesh would immediately go into a prayer to bolster himself, making sure his auras are still in effect, realizing that he actually felt fear and that something must have infiltrated his mind. So he'll say a prayer to Bahamut before donning his gear and heading down for breakfast.
So Mern is going to and he dry heaves over the side of the bed, and then he clambers to his crossbow, and he just holds it in his hand and just curls into a ball in the corner as he's trying to catch his breath.
Alright. Amani, you see Talcash and Elliot come down and join you for breakfast.
So based on their expressions, I mean, I could probably intuit that they too might have had bad dreams.
Yeah, you see that they might have had a nightmare last night.
When they sit down next to me, I keep my voice in a hush so as not to be overheard by anyone else that might be in the common room, and say, it seems that we've lost the element of surprise. I think the enemy knows of us.
Yep, I think it's still a trap.
While I have never experienced anything quite like that before, I have overcome challenges in my journeys, and I can still believe that together we can overcome this one.
The blessings I have from Bahamut should help somewhat, but what I saw last night should not have been possible. I guess if she is a spawn of an archdevil, there are some things we may not know to expect.
Yeah, I ain't afraid no ghost, but that's something different.
Well, darkness can only achieve a sure victory with the absence of light. So as long as we shine the light unto the darkness, we should be able to achieve victory.
Anybody see the mute this morning?
About that time that Mern will come down, and he's really struggling to not be shaking.
Well, as he sits down next to us, I will clasp my hand on his shoulder and say, "It's okay, man. We all felt a little bit of fear. We must allow it to pass through us and not consume us." That's my way of saying, let it out, man. You can cry if you wanna.
Come on, we need some communication here. Work with us. Use your words.
Mern will look at her when he goes, experience before. And we will pull off his bandana, and he will present his neck, which you see, it looks like his throat's been ripped out. Devils.
Oh, that's a horrible scar, man.
He will then put his scarf back on.
Hey, what did you all do with your 500 platinum pieces? Are we just carrying that on us?
Killed.
That's up to you guys. I mean, so Mirren, like, if there is a guild hall in the city, you can definitely go drop it off at the guild if you so wish. But you guys have this big old sack of platinum pieces.
I mean,
Is there like
we
a
are going
bank
to take
or something?
we're going to take our horses, right? Or our animals.
My steed is summoned by magic.
Yeah, and I think you can even summon it with like saddlebags and stuff.
My coin is on Grim.
I don't think I even took mine. I told them where to send it.
I'll probably leave mine with them, with the notes I have suggest to my other companion, if I don't return, she can use it.
So if you want to leave it with the innkeeper, you can with the set of instructions. She will do that for you.
That's funny. I can actually carry mine. I mean, it's like that means I'm carrying 26 pounds of stuff. But I'll probably stick my sack in my saddlebag with my horse when we go back to our. I'm going to go back to my horse, right, and get my horse.
Yeah, you definitely will go back and do what you need to do.
I mean, you said we were going to ride for 2 days to get to where we were going, right?
Yeah, it's going to take a few days to get there. So yeah, you will get your horse and whatnot. So are you guys still eating breakfast?
Yeah, I'll finish breakfast.
Mern will order like some hot coffee, but then he will also he's also going to cast Goodberry because that's his standard procedure for a Horizon Walker. You never trust the food.
Elliot's going to order like some eggs or pancakes for himself, and then just like a whole plate of bacon for Grim.
Okay. Yep. You guys are sort of eat your breakfast and everything like that. You gather your things and you head out. Amadi, you go get your horse. Your horse has been well taken care of.
I give the stable hand a gold piece. If that's what it costs.
Yeah,
I don't know what it costs.
He takes it with glee. Usually it just takes a couple copper pieces and a silver, but yeah, he was like, oh, he's very thankful for that.
Cool. And then I will pack my 500 platinum pieces in my sack with the other 140 that I had and stick that in my saddlebag. Hopefully I don't get overrun by bandits on the road. They would make off like bandits.
If you couldn't handle a few bandits, you shouldn't come on this mission.
You're right. I can handle dozens of them. Talcash could kill 100, I'm sure.
Maybe 1,000.
Maybe 1,000. No joke. Okay, yeah, I'm good. I got my horse. I'm feeling better about the day. I got all my stuff. We've got these cool necklaces that I was waiting because you didn't tell me it was a dream at first, which was very well done. I was like, well, I'm waiting for that necklace to trigger. Now that Chris has just frickin' killed my character off, we'll see if the necklace brings me back.
No, I wouldn't give you something like that and have it do it at the beginning of the game.
No, it was a good scene. I enjoyed it. You did a good job. Thank you.
So if you guys need horses, they are provided for you, free of charge.
I'll kneel down, kind of put a draconic mark into the ground, and then summon Pride Song to my side.
Didn't His Majesty say we would have a guide or someone to direct us?
Once you guys get to the outer gate, you are presented with a map from one of the guards. And as you guys are walking through the city, they are getting ready for a festival. You guys know that coming up in a few days is Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead, where they celebrate lost loved ones, and where the goddess of death is celebrated as well. So they're getting ready for the Day of the Dead festival throughout the city.
Elliot's getting frustrated again, like, this is the perfect time to contact the spirit realm, and I'm off fighting some demonic creature.
And also,
now I'll have to wait till next year to try this.
And also, as you guys are walking through, you do notice that this city is abundance of races. You see elves, humans, dwarves, half-orcs. You also see rare races such as lizardmen and turtle and a few tabaxi as well. So it seems like this is a safe hub for most. It's not like any other place where some places where there is slavery in the world in certain places, and so you think that the empire is more open about the races and everything like that. So you are seeing some rare sights, at least race-wise, and you do see some wood elves. The thing about wood elves in this world, they have like antlers coming out of their head.
It is good to see so many souls getting along together in peace.
Yep, and especially now that it is fall, you also see a lot of eladrin in the autumn. You see autumn eladrin. The thing about eladrin in this world, they don't get to change their moods from spring, summer, winter, and fall. The season that they are born determines what eladrin they are born, but they can have a winter eladrin with a summer personality. Their personality doesn't change. It's just how they are born stays the same throughout the years.
Gotcha.
Very interesting.
So you guys make your way out. You do believe it is going to take a few days to get there, and you believe you will arrive on your destination on the Day of the Dead.
Fortuitous indeed, when the portal between life and death is thin.
Other portals too.
Yeah, you're familiar with portals. Where do the dead go when they die? Here, they probably go to the Shadowfell or something.
That is the full idea of my research. Where do the dead go when we finally move on past the veil?
There is a plane of the dead where the goddess of the dead reside, and so does Charon, the god of souls. He maintains the river of Styx, and it's all in the same plane.
Murren will shake his head and he goes, "Never been."
It is described that the realm of the dead is like a garden where the souls or the departed are turned into trees and plants where they are at rest and whatnot.
Oh, like Ursula
I honestly am
from
not.
the Little Mermaid, where she has like the dead people turn into those little underwater seaweed plants that are all sad and shit.
Yeah, but more peaceful and lovely.
Oh, okay.
It's not a dark, decrepit place. It's actually very peaceful. It's like you're walking through a garden.
I like to think of it as, when you die, it's like typically a river through a grass meadow. Well, each blade of grass is a person's soul that's been turned into a piece of grass.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, what happens when the lawnmower comes? Jesus.
They are not turned into blades of grass. They turn into like trees and whatnot that take up the garden and the forest. And the river of Styx runs down the center of the realm of the dead, where Charon will take the souls to where they are to reside in the garden.
Well, that's good to know. I hope we don't visit this garden anytime soon, even though it sounds serene and tranquil.
Yeah, after the Great War, with the Great Old Ones and the current gods of death that were perished in that realm, a maiden of death took up the mantle, and she was taking care of the dead, and she ascended to godhood because of that, and she still helped maintains the garden. So you guys head off to in the direction of where you're heading. You're heading off towards the Darkwood. What do you do for the few days?
I am
go
slightly
ahead.
paranoid, kind of keeping an eye out in the trees for any large spiders or any movement.
Yeah, I'm constantly listening for the sounds of a giggling child and or hooded and cloaked figures that might disappear inside the trees. But other than that, we did say that when we were on the road, we might share some stories of our adventures and such. So I would try to lighten the mood by striking up conversation with my famous companions about their travel.
Yeah, the first day goes on without a hitch. You guys set up camp. You guys do your patrol. You do your checking, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel comfortable. And when you feel safe, you guys sit around the fire and share stories. So go ahead. And this is the time to do it.
We on our travels, like our early travels, Elliot's been pestering Merrin to tell him about the plane of the dead, and like, come on, just tell me its secrets and how do you get there and what's it like and things like that.
Vern will shake his head and just keep saying, "Never been."
Provide the walkers in your secrets. Anyway, we can get back to the storytelling now.
This is your
Who wants
guys'
to go
moment.
first?
So go ahead and go.
I'll start. I will tell a story of this one time when I was in service to the Baron that I'm currently in service to now, and these barbaric bugbears were attacking the outskirts of his lands and kidnapping people. When I decided to try and stop them from doing that, I single-handedly entered the bugbear camp and challenged their chieftain to a wrestling match and overcame him, and the rest of them agreed that they would leave the borders alone and find somewhere else to raid. I accidentally broke his neck during the wrestling match, but you know, it was to be expected.
Impressive. I
Thank you.
recently, as a matter of fact, before I received the summons, had just dealt with clearing out an infestation of vampires within a city. When they contacted me, I was under the impression that it was merely just one that was masquerading as a murderer within the town. But unfortunately, they did not give me all the full information. So upon finding the lair, it was not one, but many of them. With one blood cultist, if you've heard of them. Took a few hours, but we were able to clear it out.
And you say we, so you had some companions with you that were skilled at hunting vampires as well?
Just one. She follows Lady Tiamat, Denari Targana. She's got dragon blood within her veins. She's a sorcerer.
That must be quite challenging still, just the two of you taking out a nest of vampires.
Well, we did go in with a few of the city guard. Sadly, a few of them fell as this cult was growing within the town for a while, but they will finally be rid of them.
Excellent. Do you have a personal vendetta of sorts against the blood drinkers?
I'm looking for a specific one. so I can enact my vengeance.
Gotcha. Name pleasure.
Name.
You can just know of him as one of the last stern guards.
Well, if I ever happen to be fortunate enough to come upon this stern guard, I will do my best to keep him alive and summon you for the kill.
He is very evasive, always playing mind games. He hasn't really shown his face in a while, or he's just scared to face me.
I vote the latter. I certainly wouldn't want to be your enemy. What about you, Murin? Do you have any good stories?
Mern's going to pull forth this thin, like, clear material. He will hand it to you. He says, Feywild, Dryads, dire locusts. And then he stretches his arms out as far as he can to show size of something.
Okay, I closely examined the thing that you placed in my hand. Is it some kind of scale or flesh?
It looks like it's a piece of like a bug's wing.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Oh, yeah, okay.
It covers your entire hand.
Ooh. I'm sure those things could decimate more than just crops.
He will pull out one of his crossbow bolts, which is like the size of his arm. Necessary.
I hand you back or I actually would pass the piece of wing on to Talcash and Elliot so they could get a closer look, kind of like a show and tell. Fascinating. I personally have never been to the Feywild. I've been to the astral plane and the ethereal plane, but that's it.
Feywild. Visit.
Someday, perhaps.
He will nudge you and he goes, Dryads.
I hear they can be as interesting as the elves. If not more.
He'll just nod.
So Elliot will speak up then. And I once encountered a wizard who tried to prolong his life by passing his soul onto another body. Ended up shattering his soul into multiple pieces. Infected the entire town and drove them mad. They all turned into a form of undead, but I determined that they were suffering and it was unstable, and I had to destroy them all before it could spread to the greater cities. It was a nasty business and something that shouldn't be repeated.
Magic in my experience has always been something that should be worked with carefully. More of a measure twice, cut once type deal. I myself am a carpenter, and that's something I'm familiar with, but you certainly don't want to make mistakes where magic is concerned.
Magic has a tendency to do whatever it wants, if not controlled correctly. Though my God helps me keep it under control.
Indeed. It is like a bonsai tree that is not quite cared for and formed. Then they just grow wild. But if you form them and shape them and control their growth, they can be beautiful, wondrous things.
Beautiful. Dangerous.
Always comes with a price, doesn't it?
I nod, actually, even a little sadly, because I know the price. And then as the evening carries on, I will grab a chunk of wood from the ground, or just a piece of branch or something, and my wood carving tools out of my saddlebag, and I will start trying to pull a jack flame and carve little figurines of us.
Are we in the forest or still heading towards it?
What was that?
Are we in the forest or still heading that way?
You're still heading to the forest. You haven't reached it yet.
Well, would I be able to find a branch or a chunk of wood somewhere?
Yeah,
You'll
you'll be able to find some. You just haven't reached to the. You're right. You just haven't reached to where you need the entrance where you need to go. I would say.
Gotcha. Well, I'll start with carving a talcash.
All right. Anybody? As the evening grows darker, are you guys? What are you guys doing? Are you?
Damn!
Oh, yep.
I carve a perfect replica of you, talcash. That's pretty funny.
As it starts getting dark and we kind of make camp for the night, Mern is going to go all around the camp, just marking runes in the ground and doing these little rituals. And he is basically casting alarm around the entire camp.
All right. So then the night winds down. Anybody taking watch and whatnot?
I'll take first watch because I like to be up early in the morning. Because I like to practice my martial arts forms as the sun's coming up, like at dawn.
I'll take second watch.
Elliot will take third watch because Grim will probably need to use the restroom by then.
I guess that means Mern takes first watch.
All right. So you guys take your watches. The evening goes out without a hitch. It is a little chilly at the night, just due to it being fall, and it rained the night before. But it goes uneventful.
All right.
Yep. You wake up in the morning, eat a few rations, do your business.
Mern will once again conjure up his good berries and have one.
All right. You guys pack up and you continue on your way. You would think you won't make it there today, but you'll definitely make it there the next day.
Based on our map, can we tell whether we'll make it there in the evening or during the daytime?
You'll probably make it there late afternoon.
Okay. Well, since we're going to a place called the Dark Wood, I'm thinking that it might be best to have as much daylight as possible when we get there. Then I would share that little concern with my allies.
Agreed. I wouldn't want to give our opponent the advantage of nighttime.
So if we need to make a little haste during the day while we travel, then I'm okay with riding a little hard. Yeah, exactly. A 4K sculpture. I like it.
Pride Song should be able to go as fast as we need to.
My horse has a 60 movement speed, which is only about 5 more than me. So I can almost run as fast as a horse.
Is that so? I'd like to see that one day.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick on my feet. I can be even quicker, but it takes my energy, my ki force to move that fast. But I can run up a tree or across a pond.
I've heard a lot about this. Can you explain how ki works?
Sure. The way I understand it, we all possess a force, an energy force inside of us. I am trained to recognize and draw forth power from mine, which is amplified by a certain darkness inside me to do superhuman feats of combat and skill. But it's dangerous to continue to draw on your ki as it tends to destroy your soul a little bit each time, unless you take the time to mend your soul, which is why I meditate every morning.
All right, as you guys are having this conversation throughout the day, it gets close to nighttime again. You set up camp. You do your daily routine. Is there anything you want to do tonight specifically?
Yeah, I'm gonna start a sculpture of Elliot.
Okay.
We'll see how his turns out. Not bad. Not bad. I think I got the ears right of the helmet.
Yeah, the little bits and pieces you're giving you a little more trouble than on Talakash's piece, but you're getting pretty close.
I've
All
got
the little bits of fur and the cape and the dog. It's a bit more intricate.
Yeah, there's a little bit more detail in that one, or a little bit more work. Watch, I'm gonna roll really bad on Murin's, and he's gonna be, it's perfect.
All right, you guys, Mirin, I'm gonna assume that you put up another alarm spell.
Yes, I surround the camp with the alarm spell, and every night when I take watch, I cast dark vision on myself so I can see.
Oh, I didn't know you can do that. Shit. Okay, well.
Yes. Those who can see in the dark. I can't see in the dark.
No.
That's why I have him.
I didn't see that spell, but I will mend that when the time comes.
Yeah, I don't have it on all the time.
Yep, I know that. So, again, you guys take your watch. It goes uneventful. It's another chilly night. But you wake up in the morning and you take care of your business and you head out.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a tent on my horse, so I'm like setting up a tent every night. Right. And I got a bedroll and a blanket.
Right, but you know how like in camping is. Even it's still cold at night.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Anything like that.
Yeah, it's cold. That's okay. I just pull a Mr. Miyagi, rub my hands together. Keeps me warm.
All right, you guys wake up again, do your thing, and you set up, and you continue on your way. You guys follow the map, and you're in the middle of nowhere. But you know that this is the spot where you're supposed to enter.
Do we see the dark wood?
You are right next to the dark wood, yes. You're like on the outside. You're like on the road, and then a few like 10 yards or so. There's a small grass patch, and then you're into the forest. And it's late afternoon, almost dusk.
Ooh, so we lost a little time today. What do you guys think? Should we push on into the forest a bit and then set up camp, or do we camp outside the forest and push in tomorrow at dawn?
Obviously, it'd probably be smarter to camp out here, but I'm okay with doing whatever.
I vote that we camp out here.
Agreed.
I agree too. That unless our destination is just within the forest, like I don't want to be wandering around in the forest at night.
So you don't see anything when you glance in. It just keeps going, and it gets. You don't see anything in. You just see forest.
All right. Well, maybe we'll be able to see better when the sun is higher in the sky or brighter. So yeah, I guess I would start looking for a clearing just outside the forest, nearby the path that we're on. If there's a stream, that'd be even better.
Okay. No stream. You don't see a stream nearby. But there may be one within. You've never been here personally, so so with the forest thriving, and you know that there may be animals as well. So yeah, there may be a stream, but you have to go searching for it. You don't see one in your immediate area.
Okay. Well, I'm fine. I mean more for the animals and such. I enjoy fresh water, but I don't require it.
So you guys decide to set up for the night?
Yeah, I think we've decided to set up outside the forest and go in tomorrow.
Right. So you guys set up your camp, and you guys kind of do your thing. What do you guys do for the rest of the day after you set up camp?
I'm gonna work on my Murin sculpture.
Okay.
Perfect. It's close enough, as I hand it to him.
Mirren has a lot more decorations than everybody else, so...
He also wears a mask, so really, as long as... you can't tell if it's him, it doesn't matter, it's just a dude in a weird
face
costume.
is just like smooth.
Yeah. I couldn't quite get the detail of your mask right, but there you go. That's the best I could do. So now I've made a sculpture of everyone.
What about yourself?
I've done myself. Oh God, that didn't come out right. It's more difficult to do a sculpture of yourself because I can't look at myself while I'm doing it.
I imagine you pull out your little figurine and it's just you, except like twice as muscular.
Yeah. In way better shape, yeah. Chiseled abs, perfect.
It's just like, oh, nothing.
His six-pack has a six-pack.
Yep.
It's a very positive pose.
No, I like to make carvings to give to other people, so. I mean, it might be considered uncomfortable too to some of you, I don't know, but I would have to have been staring at you quite a bit while I was making the carving, so. I tried to not make it awkward, but I was just staring at you guys.
I don't tend to care or worry about what people think of me, so it's fine.
Right on. But other than that, I guess I wouldn't want to wander too far away from camp. I would probably circle around a little bit, looking for any fresh water, but if I didn't find any within maybe half a mile at most of the camp, or quarter mile, 1,000 feet, I don't think I would wander off any more than that.
Yeah, you keep within line of sight where you can still see the fire as this is getting dark out, so you don't go away out of the line of sight of the fire, but you do not, unfortunately, do not find any fresh water source springs.
Okay. Well, I would just come back to camp, and I'll keep first watch like I've been doing, and then I'll go to bed.
Mern is going to go a little bit into the forest, and he is going to collect some of the natural plant life, and he is going to start fashioning himself a ghillie suit.
Okay, you once you cross the barrier between into the forest, it gets a little chillier than normal, but you find what you need for your ghillie suit. Give me a perception check.
1 second.
No, or I'm sorry, insight.
Insight?
I believe it's gonna. Yeah. It's insight.
Yes, and forest is one of not my favorite terrains.
Yeah, but yes, this is specifically an insight check. As you are in the forest collecting your things, you get this feeling that you are being watched.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You kind of glance around. You do not see anything in the darkness, but you feel like you and your group is being watched deep within the forest.
It is going to do some of his prayers and bless this party and let us come out safely. Be the god of death. Lady of death.
While Mern is still in the forest, he's feeling this thing watching him. He's going to use his primal awareness to try and detect what's viewing him. And it's 6 miles since he's in his favorite terrain.
Alright, so you do your primal awareness. You do not sense anything within 6 miles of you.
Well, that's reassurance. And I will make my way back to camp and start fashioning myself a camouflage suit.
Okay.
I'll merely do my nightly prayers to Bahamut before my watch and heading to bed.
All right, those of you at camp, so Elliot and Talakash, you see when Mirren, I'm sorry, Mirren walked into the forest, even your horse, Telecash, get a bit uneasy.
Sure, it was wise for him to go in there alone.
And they're prancing on the ground and everything like that, and they're kind of tugging on the ropes like they want to get away. And Elliot, you see your dog kind of look towards the forest and bark.
I'm gonna go over to Peter and be like, "It's okay, boy. What do you see? What do you see, boy?"
Edo. So, yeah, you guys see Mirren go into the forest. You kind of see an outline of him as he's picking up materials, and then give me a stealth check.
Murray?
Yes, Mirren. And you see Mirren kind of hide.
Do you think he's hiding from something?
I think we should be ready for anything. Elliot's gonna stand up and draw his sword and just be ready.
I'll draw my blade as well, pulling it fully from its sheath. It begins to shed bright light.
Okay. Amari, you see Talakash pull out his sword and it glows brightly. Amari?
What?
You from your distance, you see Talakash pull. You see camp light up very brightly.
Whoa! So I'm out. You're saying this is happening while I'm wandering around, and I was staying within line of sight of the fire?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then I would start running towards the camp. I don't hear any screams or yells or anything. Just the bright light.
Yep. Nope. You just see a bright light, and you see as you're running closer, you see his Talakash's sword emitting the light.
Okay. Yeah, so I would run up and say, "Is there trouble? Is someone in danger?"
Something spooking the horses and the dog.
Mirren just started to hide. I kind of lost sight of him.
Is everybody accounted for in the camp? I mean, nobody went into the forest, right?
You don't see Mirren, and they said that Mirren's in the forest.
Oh. Okay. Well, that changes things. Do we need to go in after him? Did he say he was going to return?
Well, now we're just kind of waiting for things to settle.
Well, I'll go over to my horse then and try to calm Kichi.
Mirren, what are you doing?
Well, since I can't sense anything unnatural nearby, I will just return to the camp with my supplies.
Alright, you exit the forest and get to the camp. The horses are still uneasy, but nothing happens. Whatever you think was watching you is deep within that forest.
What happened, Mirren?
Presence. Searching.
The gift-giving time is not for a couple seasons. What happened in the forest?
That's a good one.
I hope this doesn't mean that we're all going to have nightmares again. If there's anything we can do to shield our minds from thoughts of terror and bloodletting, meditate upon those solutions.
Yeah, you guys actually never shared your nightmares with each other.
No, we just know that we all had one. We didn't give details.
No,
Well,
you
we're all
just,
tough guys. We're not gonna admit we had nightmares.
Yeah, we're tough guys, man.
Murn came out and said he had
I did
nightmares.
tell him it's okay to cry. Yeah, no, I think it was enough to know that we were all
We were all affected by something that night.
right. We all experienced something that was deeply troubling, even for experienced warriors such as ourselves. We know that much at least. So I would say that I just hope that this night doesn't bring more nightmares to any of us. But I'm glad that we're all safe currently. And then I would go to my horse and just try to calm my horse.
okay, your horse is still, again, being uneasy. It's like it doesn't want to be around here, but it calms down with a little bit when with you right next to him.
I'll just have to hitch my horse a little bit further away from the forest. On the other side of camp from the forest.
Alright, the night...
Probably. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. If you want to do something, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I was just gonna say this is probably her way of trying to invite us in.
I like invitations that start with pretty elven women that lock me in a room over, spooky forest. Although I have to admit that was kind of weird too. Step inside here while I lock you in this room. I guess I'll meditate a bit to try and steel my mind for the potential dreams I might have, and then go to bed.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a guardian of faith next to my bed.
Alright, what does this guardian look like?
So it's kind of got the Lady of Death or whatever, like her depicted image or whatever. It kind of looks like that. So,
Okay.
lady red dress and like the sugar skull face.
Yep, you
I think
guys...
that is how you wanted it.
You see this beautiful woman in a sombrero, and you see her face is painted like a candy skull that you've seen before and everything like that. And she's wearing this elegant dress, and she's just standing there watching over Elliot and the rest of you.
Impressive.
She is indeed. And then I snuggle up with Grim next to the guardian.
What was that movie about the it's an anime movie with the bullfighters. He didn't want to be a bullfighter, he wanted to be a musician.
Book of Life.
Book of Life, yeah. It looks like that lady from the Book of Life. Wow, you beat me to it. All right. Morning comes and the sun rises. It goes without a hitch. Again, the horses have calmed down throughout the night, but they are still tense. Elliot, I'm sorry. What's your hound's name again?
Grim,
Grim.
like Harry Potter.
Okay.
Grim.
Yep, Grim is curled up next to you, but his hair is still on the back of standing. What do you do?
So Grim's scared, or
Grim's tense, but when the sun rises and morning comes, he kind of relaxes a bit, and so do the horses.
well, the first thing I do when I get up is I kind of, bow or kneel before the guardian and just thank the lady for her protection tonight and no bad dreams.
Well, gentlemen, I think we should brace ourselves once we cross this border here. I fear that energy that has been emanating from this forest will intensify. Let's not let her have her fun and play games with us.
Alright? From DM to players, once you enter the forest, there are no long rests.
Let's do this.
I'm good. At the end of a long rest, I automatically get my tranquility, so that's fine. So if you want to jump out of the woods and attack me, you have to make a wisdom save first.
Okay?
So, since forest is his favorite terrain, Murren will take the lead.
I'm going to stay close to Talcash because I know that he can kill 1,000 bandits all by himself. Like, legit. He looks pretty strong. Elliot as well. I mean, you guys are all really impressive. I'm just wearing clothes, and I have some tiny little sharp things that I can throw at people.
So, are you guys... how are you bringing your horses? What are you doing?
If we can bring our horses, I would probably be leading the horse, like walking it, not necessarily riding it, depending on... Well, yeah, I mean, I would want to bring my horse. My horse is my friend.
We're not 100% sure how far a walk this is, so let's take the horses.
Yeah. But if the trees are really low and, we'd be banging our head on tree branches, then I can walk the horse.
Oh, no. You can ride or walk your horses in. I just want to know what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, all my camping gear is on the horse, so I have to kind of bring my horse.
I'm probably gonna go on foot, and hopefully somebody brings my horse, and I'm just going to be clearing the path and leading everybody through.
Yeah, if Mirren wants to go ahead, I can lead your horse. I'll hold on to the bridle and lead your horse.
Worst case scenario, if anything goes bad, Pride Song can lead your horses out before he's unsummoned.
Yeah, I've had my horse for a long time, so it's well trained. It's a riding horse. Like in Red Dead Redemption, Chris, I can just whistle and my horse will come, right?
Or like
The Witcher?
Yeah, what's the kind of what's his horse's name? I'm drawing a blank.
Roach.
Roach. Thank you. Yeah, like Roach.
Yeah, except Roach can like travel over continents. You can't do that in Red Dead.
I know, but you guys lead your horses in, but once you get to the barrier, your horses stop and pull back. They do not want to enter that forest. Even yours, Talcash, with yours being a sturdy and summoned horse from Bahamut, something is scaring your horse.
This shouldn't even be possible.
Well, it's still a fey creature, isn't it?
It is a summoned creature, so yes. I mean, so something powerful and evil is, you believe, is striking the fear into your horse. And
No, it's a celestial, fey, or fiend, according to Find Greater Steed. So, yeah, it's a freaking angel, but something is scaring this angel.
Well, what race is the horse?
Celestial.
Okay, so yeah, even celestials are can get afraid, and even though your horse is a celestial being, it's not like an angel. You know, a smite angel warrior is still kind of low, but it is something is in this forest, and it does not like it.
He hasn't earned his wings yet. I won't.
Well, is it possible? I would ask then, since it's obvious that I can't even guide Kitschy or Murin's horse into the woods. Talcash, would your steed be able to guard the mounts until we exit the forest?
That might be possible.
Does Grim also refuse to enter the forest?
Grim is tense, but he is not as skittish, I would say, as a horse. But you can either leave him if you wish, or he can venture forth. But the way that the horses are and the way that Grim is, there is a good possibility something bad may happen.
I'm gonna send Grim back with the horses. Write a little bit of a note or something on. We went to go fight Agatha, and if you're reading this, then something happened, kind of deal, and just scratch Grim behind the ears and be like, "Stay with the horses, boy. I'll be back soon." Give him a big hug, like I miss you, boy. Goodbye. And don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be back when I'm done with work.
As you guys kind of leave the horses and everything like that, and you cross the barrier into the woods, give me perception checks. Murin, you can give me yours with advantage because of your class.
You're totally preoccupied with your angelic steed not wanting to go in these woods. It totally makes sense. You're like, my steed has never been afraid of anything. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Can you see that? Can you just see that? Talcash's and angel horse doesn't want to go in, but my little dog will.
Yeah, if it wants to die.
Murin, Elliot, and Amadi.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. When you guys cross that barrier, Murin, it feels like it's something similar you've done before. It's like you crossed a barrier into another realm. And you guys kind of feel like this sensation, like you've never felt it before, like something's kind of washed over you, and you're like, what's going on? And you look back, you see your horses, like nothing's wrong. Like the horses are still there, your dog, like everything's just as you left it, even though they're only a few feet away.
I feel as if we've crossed a veil of some kind. Do the rest of you feel it too?
Yes, I did.
I felt something, but I'm not fully sure what it was.
Well, keep your weapons at the ready. I think there is darkness all around.
Murin he pulls out his heavy crossbow and just Let's go.
Elliot will draw his stock sword.
I shall draw my blade, shedding some light, and secure my shield in my left hand.
So Vern's going to take point, and you guys, as you see him walking, you can see it's like he'll like stop and then like jump forward a few feet, like he's lagging in a video game.
Okay.
Are we sure that guy's alright?
It's almost like he's not completing a teleportation spell or something.
Maybe he's just walking through that space in another plane or something. Make it easier on him.
So it's almost as if you're doing like these little teleports? Is that what it looks like?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Doing a whole Nightcrawler thing. I love it.
And also, it looks like I'm glitching, where it's just like, bzz, bzz. Like I'm there and then I'm not there, and then I'm mostly there.
So
Are we sure that is leading us into a trap? Chris, can you turn the music down a little bit?
Yep, I just did that.
Thank you.
Since Talcash has light, I won't use my gem of brightness yet. If I need more light, then I will. But if I can see, based on his sword shedding light, I'll just stay close to that source of light.
Okay, I forgot how Cash can shed light, so I would need to make adjustments as well. But yes, as you guys are walking deeper into the forest is getting thicker, as like it shows in the image. You look back and you do not see the road. You guys have been walking for quite a while, for miles, for most of the day, and the sun is getting higher in the air.
Can I check the map and see if we're going in the right direction?
Excellent. I was just going to say, can we check the map? So thank you for saying that.
Right, yep, you pull out the map. You can give me... This would probably... I believe a nature check. And since... and since Amadi was about to suggest it, he can assist you, so you can have advantage.
We've been walking for an hour, and it says, your group can't become lost except by magical means. So, unless we're being affected by magic, I know exactly where we are.
Yeah, but I don't know that. So I'm just like, there's a red dot on here that says you are here.
So you can roll with advantage, since Amadi, again, he said he was gonna suggest that, so he can give, so he's helping you out. Yep.
Yep, we're next to some trees. We have trees.
It looks like a dark forest. It's aptly named the Darkwood. But I'll just keep following Mirren. I mean, he's the ranger, so I trust his guidance. If Mirren gets lost, then we're fucked. That's the way Amadi would feel about it, because we're in his element.
Right.
If Mirren gets us lost, we'll probably be in a different plane.
Yeah.
So.
We're good and lost now.
Okay, Barbosa. So you guys continue to follow Mirren. Mirren, you are following the trail. You believe you know exactly where you're going. Night is going. It's now. You guys have been again. You guys rest. You've eaten lunch, and you guys are continuing to walk and get deeper and deeper into the forest. And the sun is beginning to set. Mirren, give me a perception check with advantage. Because I think you get advantage with your favorite terrain, right?
I believe my proficiency is doubled.
Okay.
Yeah, when you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled.
All right. So give me perception.
So that is a 29.
You notice that you've passed that this group of trees, this particular stump that you notice for the third time.
I will call a halt, and I'll point to the rock that looks like every other rock. And I will say, trickery.
I'll turn to the rock and be like, what trickery? What is it disguised as something? Is it a monster? Direction stone, north stone. Is it a mimic? And I go up and smack the rock. Stupid mimic stone.
Magical disorientation.
Oh, I hate things like that.
Are you saying I'm stupid, or are you lost? Are we lost?
Something interfering.
As you are discussing, Mirren, with your 24, you realize that you actually with your 29, you actually know where you recognize this location as well. You are
Is this the place from my dream?
This is the exact location of your dream.
All right, now I'm scared.
Shoot. And we didn't tell each other details about our dreams. So now we get to experience each other's nightmares. Holy crap. Okay. That's awesome.
I was still trying to figure out what Mern was talking about the rock. What is it with the rock?
Forget the rock, he says, and then he like grabs his throat. He's like,
So Mirren, as you're yelling all that, you guys are looking around. It is getting around dusk, and then Mirren, you see it first as you see a T-post with somebody on it, and then you realize as you're looking around, you count 15 T-posts surrounding the group, and each of them have what seems to be a scarecrow.
Are you saying a key post? What is the word you're using?
it's a cross.
A cross.
Oh, a T. Okay, like a cross. Okay, gotcha.
And you see, yes, that you.
Do all of us see them now? Just kind of.
As you guys are discussing what's going on, you see Mirren look up, and then you guys look up, and you see all these scarecrows surrounding you, and then you see, you guys kind of stop, like, how the hell? What just happened? Where did these guys come from? They just showed up out of nowhere, and then you see that you actually see imperial insignias on their clothing, and then they begin to move, and they snap their ropes and fall down to the ground, and they rise and raise their claws. We are going to roll initiative.
They just popped out of the freaking sky, the trees. Terrifying. Okay.
That's how they get you. They're under the ground.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yep. It doesn't know that.
No. I didn't know. So how does that work?
I have the sanctuary spell cast on me, so essentially, if it tries to make an attack against me, it has to make a wisdom save. If it succeeds, it can do it. If it can't, it loses its turn or attacks something else that is adjacent to it.
Okay, so I didn't know if I had to make it at the start of his turn, not the attack. That's why I moved him back. So
no, it's when a creature tries to attack you. Essentially, I'm pulling it up in the compendium right now. So it says, any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. So you can try to attack me. If you fail the save, you can try to attack something else.
Okay. Well, it's going to come up and attack you with his claws. But here is the wisdom save.
That is a fail.
Is nothing else is adjacent to it, so he is going to end his turn.
Yeah, and the sanctuary spell stays active until either something is able to attack me or I make an attack. Once I attack, it breaks the spell.
Okay. This scarecrow, seeing that the other scarecrow couldn't attack, he's gonna stay right there, and he's gonna look at you, Amadi. Get something, and is going to do this. I need a wisdom saving throw.
All saves within 10 feet of me, you get a +4.
Now, is that an attack or spell?
It's part of their action, so it's a terrifying glare. So I don't think it's no attack roll.
Yeah, and it's not a spell, so I would agree it's just a creature ability. Okay, so I need to make a wisdom saving throw, or be frightened, and I get to add some amount of plus. I don't know what your charisma is, Doug, so I don't know what I'm adding.
At +4, but my aura of courage prevents anyone also within 10 feet of me from being feared.
Oh. Yeah, I just simply can't be frightened while I'm within 10 feet of you.
So this,
do I still make the save, or do I just automatically make it while I'm within 10 feet of you?
I'm not sure. I think if you step out of it, it could still activate. Just within my bubble, you would be fine. Which obviously, Chris, I'm still gonna roleplay the spider thing.
So this isn't since this is a magical fright and is trying to frighten you, which is the paralyzation. You are currently immune to the aura. So the scarecrow stares at you and is menacingly, and Amara, you feel that it's trying to do something. It's trying to frighten you, but you feel Talcash's courage radiating, and it overcomes the fear. So,
nice. No, I like it. So
that's his turn.
Yep, I said I was going to stand next to Talcash because he's the freaking badass.
The scarecrow, seeing that it's not being able to, for some reason, you guys aren't being afraid, so it's just going to go up in here. But it doesn't know it's radiating from Talcash, so he's just going to attack you, Amadi.
So give me your wisdom save first. That's not a success.
That's a fail? Okay.
That's a fail. But you can still attack Talcash, because you just have to pick a different target other than me.
So it goes up to attack you, but for some reason it feels this impulse to not attack you, so he goes and it's going to attack Talcash with the second attack. And he cannot get past Talcash's armor. Unless you have a 10 AC.
Not even close.
Are you sure you didn't just forget to put the armor on throughout the day?
Probably not even naked does he have a 10 AC.
Elliot.
Alright, let's unleash those spirit guardians.
Oh shit, which one? Oh, Spirit Guardian. Wrong one. I was thinking.
Yep, 15-foot radius. Let me pass that as a spells card.
What are your spirit guardians? Just curious.
They're a bunch of sugar skulls.
Nice. So you can just put a 15-foot aura on Elliot, and anything in that aura is Jesus.
That's like
I love high-level play. You've got all these freaking auras around, and what are you gonna do?
Well. Anyways.
I think I want to take a step this way.
Alright, so that takes your action to do. I'm going to change the color. It's a little hard to see.
Yeah, I can barely see his aura. You can set the opacity or opacity, however you say that word, so that it's not so, like, hard to see through, if you want, I think. Yeah, that works.
I just changed it to black, so...
That's fitting.
Yeah, I was trying to match... trying to match him. Okay, so... And then you take a step forward. This scarecrow is... Oh, I'm sorry, was there something else you wanted to do?
Nope, I'm just gonna wait till we get here.
Okay, this scarecrow is out of the aura. But he's going to step in. So I enter in for the first time. I have to make a...
He says... And my stuff does necrotic damage.
Okay, it's just normal?
It's 14 necrotic. The creature's going to take because it failed to save.
Right, I was seeing if it was vulnerable or resistant.
Oh.
So I have the absolute destruction, which I ignore any resistance to necrotic damage.
Yeah, but I was seeing if the scarecrow had any resistance.
Oh, yeah. And it doesn't?
It does not. It takes the full 14. But it's going to attack you, Amadi.
It's going to try to make another wisdom save, though, first.
Nope.
And it can't... For some reason, it tries to attack me, but...
These scarecrows, for some reason, something about you is putting them off guard.
I have an aura of tranquility about me. It makes everything peaceful around me. I'm like the Buddha.
Murin.
You can't attack Gandhi.
Well, you can. You just feel terrible about it.
You feel like crap.
So, Murrin remembers what happened in his dream, so he's going to cast this. No way is he going to get captured turned into a scarecrow.
Ooh. I assume you cast that on yourself.
Yes, I'm casting that on myself.
Okay. Awesome. That's cool. You just become slippery.
I become untouchable.
You already kind of are.
And I'm just going to move there.
Okay. Wisdom save for this scarecrow, for the spirit guardians. Failed. Do I? Is that you? You roll every time, right?
That's how I've always done it. Just exactly what you guys are doing. It makes it more dynamic and fun. I guess you could probably rule it either way, that you just, when you cast the spell, that's the damage it does, but I like it to be more dynamic.
Okay. So it gets these sugar candies pelted and bite the scarecrow, but it's going to come up to you, Elliot, and attack you.
No, I'm wearing antimantine armor. That's not a crit.
Fuck, that's right.
I love adamantine armor.
This is actually my first time as a DM to experience adamantine armor. So
Ken knows all about his high level game.
I do. You just hit the damage, Chris, and then whatever it did for crit damage, you just don't get to add that.
Yeah, you basically just rolled a 23 on the attack.
Yep.
okay, so it's
So I'll take 4 slashing.
yes. Now I'm gonna since Spirit Guardians is a concentration spell, give me.
Whoa, Elliot, how much health did you have? 4 took you nearly dead?
No, I still see a lot of his green bar left.
Second, it dropped to almost nothing on my screen.
I missed it.
So give me a Constitution saving throw for your Spirit Guardians. It's a DC 10.
19. Constitution saving throw, there it is.
Okay, you maintain Spirit Guardians, and now I need a Wisdom saving throw. Oh, never mind, because you're immune to being frightened.
Yeah, while he's in Talcash's aura anyway.
Yep, that's why the aura is up.
And we love paladins.
And so it's going to attack you again.
I'm a little jealous, Doug. That's another one of the characters I've always wanted to play a high-level version of, because paladins just are loaded at high level.
16 is a miss.
Say, okay, you bring up your shield in time for his claws after the last one got through. Even though you didn't take as much damage, it still got through, so you're able to defend yourself from the second attack. This one, see, Mirren is right there. It's going to go up and attack Mirren. It is going to have to make a Wisdom save against the Spirit Guardians.
It's not more than halfway in the circle. That's distinctly less than half of his square. You could say that it's not affected yet.
So, I know this has been brought up before, that it says a aura, 15-foot radius. Because sometimes there are square auras and circle auras.
If it's a radius, it's a circle.
Okay.
Right.
So that's what I was.
And in this case, that's why they make that grid rule. That if that circle was dividing right across the middle of his square, I would say he's halfway in it. But it looks like it's.
I would say he's.
It's up to you. I would throw you the bone and give you the benefit of the doubt in this situation if you were my player.
Right. I was just because I knew that I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be a circle, but I would say he is outside of the aura enough to attack Mirren without being hit by the Spirit Guardians. But currently all the auras in this game, unless otherwise specified, will be circles.
Okay. And then, you could also just move him here and then avoid that whole problem.
But he's going straight. These things have like a mission to attack you. So
to make the dream come true? Yeah, I got it. Scary. Okay.
I'd already planned for that.
Oh,
by the way, all your attacks have disadvantage currently.
Because of his cloak.
Because I'm glitching out.
That's right. You have the displacement cloak on. You might not be attacking where he's standing. Yep.
So you just swing, and that's not where I'm now. That's not where I am now anymore.
He's glitching around in that little 5-foot space. I love it.
So he's going to try to attack you again.
What's that cartoon movie with the girl that glitches?
Ralph.
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. That's who you're reminding me of.
Yeah, that's what I look like.
Roll because I actually, for some reason, I hit the initiative button.
Okay.
You did roll initiative.
Just roll it again at disadvantage.
I hit the disadvantage button, and then I, for some reason, hit the initiative button. So here's So 13.
Nope.
Okay, second attack.
That one surprisingly hits. No.
So is attacking was where you once were, but you like phase out around, and it's kind of like he's getting frustrated. Amadi.
All right, time to break my tranquility. So I'm going to go ahead and make some attacks here. For my first, I can attack twice initially. So my first attack, I'm going to, I guess I'll attack red dot here. And I'm going to spend a key point to do that.
All right.
Stunning strike.
Well, a 22 hits.
Yeah, so you guys see that my eyes turn into dark pools of blackness as I allow my key to possess me momentarily. And then I do 8 points of damage to the creature, and it needs to make a Constitution save.
I have a question. Are your attacks magical in nature?
Yes, after 6th level, monks' attacks are magical.
Okay.
Here, I'll post it for you. It's called Key Empowered Strikes.
Because these, you punch it and you punch it, and it does give a little give, but with your key flowing to your fist, you're able to break through its defenses.
Yeah, I imagine that I have kind of like the Iron Fist thing going on, except my fists are shrouded in like a black energy, almost like they're covered in shadow.
Yeah, they have damage resistance to non-magical attacks.
Yep, so he has to do the con save and take 8 bludgeoning damage. So he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Not paralyzed or any of the other conditions?
Nope, stunned, and I put it on the attack there so you could see it. A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions, can't move, can't speak. It automatically fails strength and dex saves, and attack rolls have advantage. And then I will spend another key point and do the exact same thing to the one next to him, pink blue dot, for a 16.
A 16 will hit.
So he also needs to take a con save and take 6 damage. Nice. So he is also stunned until the end of my next turn. And then I will, let's see. I think I'm going to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows. And I will attack, making 2 unarmed attacks. I will attack this one with that.
Hit.
So he just can't take any reactions until the end of my next turn, and he takes 10 damage. And since he can't take any reactions, I can move away from him without provoking. So I will move to here, and then I will attack this one with my second Flurry of Blows with the same ability. 25?
Nice.
Doing 11 damage, and he is also dazed, so he can't take reactions. And I'll end my turn there.
Alright. This scarecrow is going to will be a wisdom save, so go ahead and roll damage. Ooh, he failed. But he's going to go up and attack Elliot twice.
2 misses.
All right. This one needs to make a wisdom save. Go ahead and roll damage.
Around here, the sugar skulls eat you.
Going to attack you twice.
R2 will hit.
With 4 slashing.
I can't wait till Talcash's turn. I just set him up for you to knock him down, man.
And so I saw that.
I did that on purpose.
Turn off Spirit Guardians.
You're gonna have shit tons of advantage. This is why I did this.
All right, so this one will enter in the aura. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot the con. Thank you for the con save, but you succeed.
I succeeded on an 8.
As the DC 10.
I rolled an 8 Constitution.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
Fail.
it goes away.
Add 4. All saves, you have a +4.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, while you're in 10 feet of the paladin, you get his charisma bonus added to your saves.
That's good. Well, you just saved the Spirit Guardian, so hooray.
Yeah.
So this scarecrow resists the spirit guardians, but he does take. He takes half damage. Right.
Also, just a reminder that they do move at half speed in the Guardians.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but they don't. Luckily, they don't have to go so far. So.
You post the Spirit Guardians real quick.
So he's gonna only take 4 points of damage. All right, this scarecrow is gonna go up and actually attack Talcash twice. Does an 18 hit?
No.
He's got that big shield, man. Ching ching. I'm glad that you didn't attack me since the tranquility is not on me anymore.
I forgot.
Well, there, I reminded you, because I'm nice.
But this scarecrow is going to take damage from the spirit guardians.
Yep, and he's going to move half his speed.
What are with these Spirit Guardians getting smaller and smaller?
It's going to go up and attack.
I think you're just warming it up for the massive rolls coming up here. Oof. Oof. Ouch.
This scarecrow doesn't start in it, but he's going to. So he's going to enter. So.
That's a better one.
Ooh. He's going to take 8.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to attack you, Elliot, because you got these sugar skulls flying around and beating the crap out of his buddies.
If anyone will hit.
3 slashing. So DC 10 con save. Your spirit guardians are gone.
Yep, even with the +4. That must not be your forte. Spirit Guardians, I mean.
I hit things, yeah. Well, holding a spell is not very good, but I can hit things and I'm wise.
But
Not very
Yeah,
constitutional.
no, I mean, if I have a 0 con, I usually put Warcaster on if I'm going to use. That's what I did for Toral.
but its claw is unable to get past through your defenses again, Elliot.
Nice. Elliot is a badass.
Talcash.
Talcash just gonna rush forward and purple blue dot. I'm gonna bash with my shield to try and knock him prone before trying to strike him.
So you're gonna move. All right. You are going to provoke from red orange.
I expected that. Misses.
You see him attacking you with his claw, but you get your shield up to block as you move away.
I spin clipping with the shield and use that momentum of that spin to bash purple blue.
All right.
I just realized I forgot to make a button for the shield bash. It's the same proficiency and everything as if I was using the sword, right?
So this takes up your bonus action. So I have to make a saving throw.
I think I have to see if I hit first.
Yeah, so the Shield Master feat specifically, you can't use the shield push before your attack action. You have to do the attack action first, because it says if you take the attack action on your turn, you can then use a bonus action to try and shove the creature.
Oh, okay.
So, and it's specifically for this reason that you can't knock a thing prone and then give yourself advantage. It's actually created so that you give someone else advantage after you knock them prone.
I see. Okay, then I'm going to actually stab at the stunned purple blue first.
Yeah, and then if you still have your bonus action at the end of your turn, you can set one of your allies up to kill things too. Yes.
I apologize. Can you guys hear the music?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't hear on my end, but that's fine.
We can change the volume of it on our end too, so we don't have to hear it through your volume.
Okay. Yeah, but for some reason on my end the music just stopped. But as long as you guys can hear it, that's fine. So who are you attacking? I apologize.
The stunned purple blue.
This one.
This one's stunned. This one's just dazed. He can't take reactions. This one's actually stunned, and you have advantage on him. Blue.
Yeah, I rolled with that advantage and just dealt 16.
So
4 of it was radiant.
To which one? Okay. 16.
Yep.
Describe to me how this creature dies.
As the blade starts to sink through the scarecrow's whatever he's made of, light begins to pulsate and burn within, and he'll like explode from within, just leaving straw and anything else that was used or raining down.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I will pull the blade free and swing at the head of the stunned red dot.
All right. Make your attack roll. A 20 will hit.
and then I will bash purple blue to the ground. That's right beside me.
All right, and this is a saving throw, right?
I think it's a strength save. You try to shove. Oh, so you're doing the shove feature? I typed shove in the compendium and it comes up with shovel. But we can just look it up real quick in combat.
I apologize for. I think
What are we looking for?
shove.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
I believe it's under push. No, that's pushing attack. That's different.
Actions in combat. Attack, cast a spell, dash, disengage, dodge, help, hide, ready. Come on. Why is this page so big? Okay, shoving a creature. Using the action, the target must be no more than one size larger than you. It's an athletics contest. Well, the attacker uses athletics. The defender can use athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, so here's my dex because that's the only thing I'm good at. Well, I fail.
And then you can choose with the shove action to either push it back 5 feet or knock it prone. It's the attacker's choice.
What do you wish to do?
Knock him prone.
All right.
I always get confused about that ability because I think it should be like a DC, but it's not. It's a strength contest.
I feel it's like for the 300, the Spartans, and they're pushing pushing back the Persians.
Except Talcat, yeah, he's doing it with his shield, just knocking people back. Yeah.
All right, is that your turn, Talcat?
Yes, that will end my turn.
All right.
Kill / knock down.
Orange dot. This is going to go up to Elliot.
Uh-oh, Elliot's getting surrounded up there.
16?
That's miss.
God damn.
And a miss.
This scarecrow gonna go up to Murin.
Don't forget disadvantage.
You are just weaving in and out of their attacks because this one is going to attack you, Amandi.
Okay. You attack me normal. That's gonna hit me.
8, but you are not frightened of the creature.
Yeah, luckily I'm still in that aura, but that's a lot of damage. So, good job.
And it's going to attack Elliot again. 17. Alright. This scarecrow is going to just go over here. Going to attack you, Amadi.
Okay.
It's going to attack you twice.
I was gonna try to go help Elliot, but man, now I have 4 things that I would provoke from. That'll miss. That'll hit.
6.
Okay.
Alright. This one, the scarecrow you just shoved, is going to stand back up. Can he take reactions this turn?
He can't take reactions until the end of my next turn, so no, not yet.
Okay, but he's going to
When my turn ends, all those conditions will go away.
Okay, he's going to attack Talcash twice. Oh yeah, this one did his gaze, but it didn't. So he's gonna go here and attack Talcash twice. $20? Miss? I can't hear you, Doug.
Yes, that's a miss.
He probably has a 21. Nice.
All right. Well, this one's stunned, so he can't do anything.
Right.
Elliot.
I'm gonna look at all these scarecrows around me, and I'm going to use Word of Radiance. So every enemy within 5 feet of me is gonna need to do this.
Oh, sweet.
You utter a divine word of burning radiance.
So this pulse of like just radiant energy comes out of me.
So all of them within 5 feet of you. So 1, 2. So 7. I'm gonna start to your left with blue dot, and then go all the way around that way.
And I'm just gonna roll 1 damage, and you can just, unless you want me to roll that many
Let's
times.
roll for each one. But again,
Are you sure it's a cantrip? I think it's just a single thing.
Oh, that's a cantrip? Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
That is.
I think it's just basically a boom, like a one and done.
Like a fireball.
Okay. So I'm gonna go again. Blue. I'm gonna start here, and then go all the way around you to here. And this is a con.
God dang. Way to go, Elliot. Just draw them all in on you, and then you're just waiting. You're just waiting.
So 2 saved. So fail, save. So pink dot and yellow dot succeeded.
The 16 would have saved as well because it matches.
Yeah, 16's a save also. That's orange dot, right? Or no, pink.
Orange, pink, and yellow succeed. The rest take 11. What? Did you increase the level?
Yeah, he rolled 3d6.
3d6 at level 15, or level 11 or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had to spend an extra spell slot. That's what I was. Okay, never mind.
No, it's a cantrip, so it gets stronger as I get stronger.
Yeah. So it does 3d6 damage because he's over 11th level. Because it's a cantrip. But it just, I think the reason it's surprising in this case is you normally don't get to hit 8 frickin' things with a cantrip. That's just amazing. That's
all right. Yep,
I'm loving it.
You summoned your god's power within you, and it just erupts in radiance. Like if you guys seen the Godzilla movie where Godzilla does his aura and it erupts, and you can see Mothra patterns, it's like that.
I think it's Word of Radiance, so really he just said, fuck off!
I was just like, guns getting tight.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, that'll be my turn. Right. I'll just stand here and just, what you want?
Mirren.
Talking some smack.
So Murren is going to show off his skills. He is going to look at blue-red and focus his power on it. And then he's going to bring his heavy crossbow to bear.
Okay, you will have disadvantage.
Not necessarily, I'm a crossbow expert, but he points it, and then he will teleport 10 feet away and shoot.
God damn 16 will hit.
So that'll be 9 piercing plus his planar warrior power of
Jesus, nice.
16. So that's going to be 25 force damage.
Describe how this scarecrow dies.
In a non-fiery explosion of hay.
So he just goes poof, and hay goes flying into the air.
It is force damage. That's awesome.
And then Merwin will teleport another 10 feet. His crossbow is already reloaded, and he's going to take a shot at Red Green.
Okay. How the fuck do you... a 30?
Yes, 30.
I have never seen a 30 before.
What's even scarier? That's not a crit.
That's going to be just 9 piercing damage. And since I targeted 2 guys, I'm going to teleport another 10 feet away and shoot that guy again. No, I'm going to shoot red-orange.
Oh, okay. Do you have 3 attacks?
Since I targeted 2 different guys, I get to make a 3rd attack against a 3rd creature.
Okay, well, 23 hits. They have an AC of 11. You literally have to crit fail in order to miss them.
So that guy will take 5 points of piercing.
Damn. That was impressive, Murin.
And that's just normal attacks. I can do that every turn.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Elliot, the purple, this one right in front of you is going to attack you twice.
Tornado hit. $15 will miss.
Alright. Amadi.
I'm feeling a little crowded in here. And the fact that I took like 15 points of damage this round is not feeling good to me. So I am going to spend a key point starting my turn to take a more defensive stance. I'm going to use patient defense. So I have the dodge action active, so now you have disadvantage to hit me until the start of my next turn. But that uses my bonus action, so I can only use my action to do things. So that means I get 2 attacks. So I will... It seems like Talcash is holding his own. And Murin has range, so I'm going to try to clear a path for myself. I'm going to go ahead and attack this green and red dot here first. With a regular attack. I clicked you. I'll click it again. Wait, make sure I don't have advantage checked. I don't. 26.
That's a hit.
Doing 5 bludgeoning damage. I can't see his health bar, but I'm assuming he's still alive. So I will attack him. I will attack the same one again.
Hit.
Doing 8 more. That didn't finish this dude off?
No.
Okay. I was going to describe a kill. All right, well, then my turn is over, but I am essentially in a super defensive stance, so I'm trying to block all attacks that are coming my way. So you just have disadvantage to attack me because I'm dodging.
All right. Did you guys hear the sound effects? I added sound effects for your hits. I keep forgetting to do them.
I haven't heard it. But you can also remove the all my status effects, the daze and stun stuff go away at right now. But I will put something on me to represent like the fact that I'm dodging. I'll put a lightning on me. I'm moving faster.
Elliot, you got 2 attacks coming your way from red-blue.
Cool, misses.
Now you got 2 attacks coming from pink.
Dang.
Okay, who's next?
You were just a freaking stalwart knight up there, Batman.
Amadi, you got 2 attacks coming your way from red-orange.
Just disadvantage, don't forget. 8 will miss, 4 will miss. Thank God, because that 20 would have hit me.
Elliot, 2 attacks coming from green.
Ooh. 20 will hit.
7.
We're liking this aura, Talcash. Thank you. There would be a lot of fear going on around here if it wasn't for that.
Seeing that Elliot is taking more of the blunt, blue dot is going to attack you twice, Elliot.
Nope.
Okay.
Now we know what your magic number is.
Talcast.
Yep.
I'm going to stab at blue-purple.
Okay.
Is that one still prone, or did it stand up?
It stood back up.
Okay. Damn.
I think he's still alive, so I'll swing at him again.
So, yes. Ooh, miss.
Oh no. As I miss, I spin and I'm going to slam my shield into blue dot near Elliot.
Your sword explodes into tiny pieces. You no longer have a sword. Alright, so which one are you attacking? The blue-green?
Blue dot near Elliot.
He's spinning around to knock that one on his ass, I think.
Yep. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, that succeeds. Knocked him down.
Alright. Orange dot is going to attack you twice, Elliot. Amadi, you got 2 attacks coming from red-green.
I'm blocking. Those are misses. Yeah, thank God for my defenses.
Elliot, you got 2 attacks coming from yellow behind you. Amadi, you got 2 attacks coming from blue-green. Oh.
2 crit fails. I think he should just kill himself. No, I'm kidding.
Talcash, you got 2 attacks coming from blue-purple. You got 2 more attacks coming from blue-orange.
Alright, we're giving the DM too many chances to roll d20s, guys. We need to start killing these things.
Talcash, you got 2 attacks coming from red.
Ooh, 22.
Oh, you finally got me.
9.
What is that? Freaking max damage, too, I think. Something.
Yep, max damage.
Yep, that's.
I'm not doing those max damage rules.
No, I know, but that's the best it can do. You hit as hard as you could.
Oh, Talcast, with all these attacks coming your way, one of them comes up behind you and stabs you in the back with his claws.
I just glare with glowing eyes. You're gonna regret that.
Keep shot. Yep.
Elliot.
Alright, we're gonna do Word of Radiance again. Didn't you hear me the first time? The Zoom tape!
Good zoom tight. Alright, go ahead and do your 7. Okay, I'm gonna do, again, starting from blue, ending to yellow. So, he's going to take...
Looks like green, purple, and pink succeeded. Everything else is taken 7. I like how you're just whittling everything down around you, Elliot.
Fail, succeed, fail.
You will
succeed,
all fall before me
fail.
eventually.
Will the 8 of them take me down, or will I take the 8 of them down first?
It is kind of 8 versus 1, isn't it? Jesus.
This is a medium encounter.
No, I know, but it's just Elliot's just more surrounded than anyone else, and I wanted to go help him, but you pinned me down.
Yeah.
Alright, are you done with all those reductions?
Yep, they're all still alive.
Okay, then we're gonna bonus action cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, what's your spiritual weapon look like?
It looks like my, it's like my dark sword of wounding, but it's like the inverse, so it's like a light sword, kind of like Takashi's.
Is it like the inverse of a dark saber?
Yeah, it's a lightsaber.
Legit. Like that's exactly. Nice.
And we're gonna stick it right over here. And we're gonna try and take out red-blue.
Going for the kill shot.
Enough! One of you dies.
Yes.
Right, you should have it. You should be able to control it, and you do kill. So how does this dark saber kill this scarecrow?
Just cuts it from head to foot, just straight down, straight in half. Falls to pieces.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Mirren!
Alright. I'm going to teleport here, and I'm bonus action targeting red green, shooting him.
Hit.
Plus my planar warrior damage, so that's 23.
Again, straw goes everywhere.
Yeah, it's like when the Mandalorian uses his disintegrator rifle.
Nice.
Teleport another 10 feet. I'm going for red orange.
Oh, the mobility on this guy is amazing. I love it.
For 9. Then I'm going to teleport another 10 feet. And I'm going for blue orange.
Alright.
For 7.
Okay.
And then I will use my movement. Alright, my turn's over.
Elliot, you got 2 attacks coming from purple.
Okay, which one's next?
Amadi.
All right, so I need to put some distance. So my dodge goes away at the beginning of my turn, but I will go ahead and spend another key point to do this instead. I'm going to do Step of the Wind, which gives me disengage as a bonus action, and then also allows me to jump extra, but that doesn't matter for now. I'm going to go ahead and just try to... Is this thing almost dead, or is it dead?
This hasn't been touched.
Oh, okay. His life bar must be underneath.
It's underneath Talcash.
Okay, that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and just try to punch this guy twice then, see if I can clear some space.
Okay.
So I will hit him for a 12.
Hit.
Doing 5. Hitting him again. Doing 5 more. So 10 total damage to this guy. Didn't seem to drop him, though.
Nope.
But since I am in a defensive movement stance, I'm going to go ahead and put some distance between me and these enemies. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's good enough.
Okay.
I'll move to there. So I kind of tumble and roll out of the combat. It's some clearing to catch my breath, and then I gear up for the dash in and strike.
Alrighty. He's dead. Elliot, you got 2 attacks coming from Pink. Taking 6 slashing.
Yeah, it hasn't shown up for me just yet. Server connection.
Alright, I critted on you.
Okay, Antimantine saves me again.
Yep. So did you? So he misses with the second attack.
Okay, I'll caught up now and I've taken the 6 damage. I could maybe use some help over here, guys. I'm just saying.
Red.
Oh, I'm going to come in, but I'm going to dart in and dart back out. Try to take him out one at a time.
Red Orange is going to step up and attack Talcash twice.
And I'll verbalize. I'll say, Mirren, it looks like Elliot is getting overwhelmed. We might want to pick him off. Talcash seems fine.
Green dot is going to attack you twice, Elliot. Blue dot's going to stand up. And instead of attacking Elliot, it wants to attack Talcash because he shoved him down. Talcash.
I don't think I told you could stand up. At blue dot.
Alright, that's a hit. He goes up in radiant flame from your sword.
Then I look at the one that ran up to me. I don't think we've been introduced yet. And I'll stab my blade into him.
Alright. It's a hit.
And then I'll spin and hit green blue with my shield to knock him prone.
Alright.
Or actually, not prone, but force him back.
Alright, yeah, there's no scarecrow here, so. He gives you some more trouble than the rest that you have, but you're still able to push him back. Alright, is that your turn?
Yep.
Orange dot attacking you twice, Elliot. Yellow dot behind you is attacking you twice, Elliot.
Scratch, scratch.
He's going to step back up and attack you twice, Talcash. Purple blue is going to attack you twice, Talcash. I have not made so many attack rolls, and I don't think ever. Blue orange is going to attack you twice, Talcash. Red dot's going to attack you twice, Talcash.
That's what the tanks are there for, man. I love it.
Elliot, it is your turn.
I'm gonna speak the word one more time.
Alright, so... Ooh, only 4. 2, ooh. So it's gonna go... I'm gonna go green down to yellow. So...
God, for a 3d6 roll, that's pretty bad.
Alright, they are getting resilience against your word of power.
And then I'm going to bring my sword over here and stab yellow with it.
Okay, make your attack roll. Hit. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Murin.
So Amadi just says that we need to take care of these. So Murren is going to reach back. He's going to pull out one of his javelins, and he's going to hold it up in the air.
Oh, I hate that.
It's going to glow, and Amadi, you see these like illusory images of Murren just appear everywhere around you. Each one of them looks slightly different. Each one of them is holding up their javelin, and as they hold it up, it glows, and you see those come into fruition, come into existence. And then he and this army of Murrens are all going to hurl their javelins together.
Oh god, this is awesome. Okay.
And everybody in the 60-foot cone is going to have to make a dexterity save.
So everybody, including Talcash and Elliot.
Yes.
So Talcash and Elliot, you go ahead and roll first.
So I do have the shield master feat, so +4 from Talcash, +2 from shield master.
Oh yeah, I got so +6.
I still think I failed though.
Yeah, 6 and 8 is 14. I think you failed by 1.
Yep. Okay, so Elliot, you're going to take 13 points of damage. And now I'm
No. He's going to take half, I think, right?
He failed.
I know, but with the shield master feat, I think you take half on a fail and full
Okay.
0 on a 6.
No, I don't think the shield master does that. I think it's if you were to take half, you take 0 instead, but it doesn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So this
So
is
it doesn't
also-
work exactly like evasion.
This is like that scene from 300 with all the arrows.
Alright, I'm going to go from blue-green all the way around to yellow. And what is this? This is dexterity?
Yes, dexterity.
So 9 saves. fail.
They still take half on a success. Nice.
Oh wait, that's a success. Oh, okay. So I gotta add 6.
They're either going to take 13 or 6. Just a rain of freaking javelins. I love this. This is awesome. Good description too, Mirren. That was a good way to describe how it happened. The many Mirrens.
It was either that or I like pull out my crossbow and just turn it to full auto.
In one of those mirror universes, Rick walks by with Morty. He's like, "Yeah, look at these guys, Morty."
Yeah, it's the D&D version of Rick.
So we do have some AoE ability here. I'm liking it.
Alright. They're all still alive, but some of them are not well off. I think I actually got something perfect for that.
Okay. I think I did good.
You did. I'm giving you like an airborne high five, like from over here. That was you did. I said he needed help, and all those things got javelins stuck in them.
All the Murns give you thumbs up before the images vanish.
I did have to use my reaction, so I took 0 with the Shieldmaster feat.
Okay. So that's your turn, Mirren?
Yes.
Purple dot is going to attack Elliot twice. Amadi.
All right, it's time to give some help to my friend here. So I'm going to go ahead and move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to here. I'm going to spend a key point. I'm going to actually end up spending 2 key points, so I'll just mark them off now. Because I'm going to do Stunning Strike on Pink Dot and then Stunning Strike on Orange Dot.
Hit.
So Pink Dot needs to give me a con save and take 6 points of damage. That's a fail, so he's stunned. And then Orange Dot 2 is going to take 13 points of damage and give me a con save. And he's stunned. And then I will move 5 more feet to here, completing my movement of 55 feet. And I will use my bonus action to hit this one, Purple Dot.
All right.
With a single unarmed strike. Oh, crit failing!
Well,
That's not good. Alright, well that ends my turn. I'm glad I didn't spend a key point to do that crit fail. Just setting them up for you, Elliot. You can knock them down now.
well, Pink Dot is stunned. He's dead. Green Dot is going to attack Elliot twice. Tile cash.
I'm going to stab into Red Dot to manage to get past my defenses.
All right. Hit.
That's a lot of damage.
And then I'm going to spin and strike at Blue Purple.
That's another lot of damage. Wow, he's taking him out, Talcash. Nice. You're surrounded by straw and other things.
And then I'll spin and force green blue back 5 feet by slamming the shield into its face.
Oof, that was even a nice roll, but not good enough.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yes.
Orange dot is stunned. Yellow dot is going to attack Elliot twice. That's 5 damage. Oh, on the person I'm critting on, I can't roll crit damage.
I know. If you're critting on anyone else, it would be crits.
Talcash, he comes back up to you and is going to attack you twice. You got 2 more attacks coming from blue-orange, Talcash. Elliot.
I just want to take an example of Yellow. Okay, we're going to try something a little different here. I'm going to reach out to Yellow, and we're going to vampire touch him. So I just reach out, and I just kind of draw. Here, let me just hit it.
Which one are you attacking?
Yellow.
Okay.
So I reach out, touch him. I'm going to deal 26 points of necrotic damage and suck it into myself and heal 16 back.
He's dead.
Dang. That was dark. And they call me a dark one where I come from, but I just watched you suck the life force out of the scarecrow.
That is not pleasant.
Reminds me of a certain mortician.
It does.
I'm going to use my sword to attack purple, or the pink one.
Alright.
So you have advantage.
Yep. Hit.
And I'll stand there with my dark energy hand. Who's next? I'm still hungry.
Murin.
Mern is going to look at blue-green for his bonus action. He's going to move 5, 10, poof, teleport 10 feet, take a shot at blue-green. He's got crossbow expert, so this doesn't impose disadvantage.
That's just point blank. Point blank
So,
to the face.
18 points of damage
To blue-green?
to blue-green, yes.
Blue-green is still standing.
So he point blank shoots blue-green, poof, 10 feet here, takes a shot at blue-orange in the back. For 9. And before blue-orange can react, poof, 10 feet, takes a shot at green. For 11.
Yes.
Then he's going to finish his movement to there.
Alright. Purple dot is going to turn around and attack Amadi.
No. That's a miss. That's a miss. Thank God.
Amadi, it's your turn.
All right. I don't like that Purple Dot just tried to attack me. So I am going to attack it once. for 12 damage. That's the max I can do. Did I kill it? Yes. Okay, so I did a spinning back kick and just took its head right off. Just straw head just smashed off of its body. And then I see the two guys that are stunned in front of me. So I'm going to move here, and they're easy pickings. I will spend one. No, wait. I don't have to. I can use my second attack at advantage to just do a regular attack for a 28.
Okay.
Doing 10 bludgeoning damage to Orange. I kick that one's head off as well. And then while I'm still airborne from that kick, I'm going to try to just carry it over as a bonus action. I'll do my unarmed strike with advantage to the other one for a 28. Doing 12. That's my max. Did I kick 3 heads off? Sweet. I will end my turn there. Help delivered, Elliot. You're welcome.
Talcash.
Stab into blue orange.
Ooh.
That's disappointing. I'm gonna swing back at him once more.
That's better.
And then I'm going to
16 damage.
I'm getting
Bash.
worried that this is going to take a while.
green blue
Like
5 feet
into
again.
the morning.
Actually, Elliot is the next player in line. You might want to just knock him down.
I know. The role play
Right.
took
I'll knock
a
him
long time,
prone.
which I wanted.
Because then Elliot could just walk over and slide his sword into its chest.
Or drain its life force.
Or drain its...
So,
That too.
so what are you doing, Talcash?
I'm knocking him prone to the ground.
All right, make your... Okay.
Oh, shit. It does get a turn before Elliot. Oh, well.
All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
I thought Elliot got his turn first.
All right, it's going to stand back up.
Yeah. Shoot. Sorry, Doug. I thought he came after Elliot, and then you guys were going to have an easy, clean
And
kill.
he's going to attack you twice.
Miss.
You're next. Elliot.
I'll come up and vampire touch it again, and since I can keep doing that for a minute.
Just bitch slap him.
That's a hit.
So I deal 14 and regain 14.
Dude, you just healed yourself back up at the end of this battle.
I know, I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't notice that spell earlier. I could have been countering all of their damage.
Your green bar was so low, and you literally just gained it all back in just a couple rounds.
If you give me like another turn, I would have been full healed again.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, we are now officially out of initiative.
So, whose nightmare was this?
This was Mirren's nightmare. And Mirren, as the last scarecrow is destroyed, all their crosses fall down to the ground except for 4.
Right. I'm gonna just rejoin the party.
All right.
So does that mean we missed 4?
I don't know.
Hours.
I will say, in character, this seemed like something out of a nightmare. I've never experienced this before.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Real quick, I